encourage that behavior.
This tunic that we're wearing.
Yes, this tunic that we're literally roasting in.
Because we're still a little boy. We gotta be all grown up and sleep for 100 years and awaken in nothing but our shorts.
Jeez, everything comes down to Breath of the Wild for you right now, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like you just quoted the plot verbatim. People have actually also asked so we talked about Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Yes, it is happening.
Woohoo!
Alex, I believe, will be at the helm, but he will have me as a co-pilot.
Punch it, Chewie!
The other major...
No, that's a rock.
Thanks, Miss Navigator. I'm not blaming you.
It's a rock!
It's a rock.
I actually think we'll need to go there later.
Oh, the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
East. I think it might be right. I think it's closer to the bottom. So we'll just do this. But they have asked, okay, is it going to be a completionist run?
No.
Please, Alex, for the love of God, can it not be a completionist run?
Absolutely, it's gonna be 100%. We're gonna get all 120 shrines.
Guys, we are not going to be doing Breath of the Wild
900 Korok seeds. I'm kidding, no.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, maybe if we had the DLC, then I'd consider all the Korok seeds, because you could get the Korok mask to help you find them. But no, we're not going to be doing a completionist run.
Well, when I get around to it, I'm gonna hunt.
You're gonna go for all 900 Korok seeds.
Of course she is.
You know me.
You get a golden piece of shit for it.
You literally get a golden piece of shit.
Yes.
A golden turd?
That's exactly
Well, now
what you
I
get.
want this! It's the first time that's ever been given to me in a Zelda game. I wonder if it means they care about me. Probably not. That's probably not how that works.
No, what do you really get?
That's what you get. I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
A literal golden turd.
Yeah, they don't call it
my
that, but it's
gosh.
literally what it is. It's a little...
Thanks, Onuma-san.
What is it
Love
really
you
called
too.
then?
I can't... It's like Hestu's present or gift or something.
Oh, then you know what? If it's Hetsu's present, that makes sense. Because he's kind of absent-minded. I could totally see him going, here you go! Okay, yes, Andrea, go ahead and dig out a map. She's getting antsy because she's got her favorite series ever is coming to an end literally tonight.
Pretty Little Liars.
Yes, so the series finale is tonight, and they're doing like a marathon from noon until 9 o'clock when they do the 2-hour finale.
The series finale.
So I have a feeling that as soon as we're done with this recording session, we have lost Andrea the rest of the day. I mean, she'll still be doing stuff with my daughter, but she'll be glued to a TV.
I'll be glued to the series.
Yes, reliving her nostalgia. Oh, hi, Sharky. Can we officially say those are Sharpedo?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yay! Yay, Sharpedo! Alright, you know what?
Kind of back to the how much completion we'll do in Breath of the Wild. We're gonna do a chunk of it. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go for all the divine beasts, all the memories.
Yeah, we're gonna get all the story elements done.
Yeah.
But
I'm not
gonna be too horribly worried that we get all the Korok seeds or all of the shrines done or anything like that.
At least,
because here's the thing: the shrines don't really give you any story element. They are basically one puzzle room of a dungeon. And that's what they are. The divine beasts are more plot elements than the shrines.
Yeah, I mean the shrines will give you hearts and stamina. Well, they give you the spirit orbs to trade for your hearts and stamina, and we're gonna definitely go for the hearts because we want to get the Master Sword.
Now here's the better question, and I'll admit I giggled when somebody asked this. Are you just wanting to play Breath of the Wild so you can play it on Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Because I gotta say, the motion control puzzles, I can't speak for Switch, but they absolutely suck on Wii U.
Oh, did you find the tower?
There's the Tower of the Gods.
Okay.
So, we've come full circle, everybody. Guys, but see, here's the thing. Like, I'm still happy. I'm not mad that I'm lost. I don't care. I'm out on the Great Sea. This is awesome. and it looks great, and it's amazing, and yay, adventure! I mean, even in Breath of the Wild, so looping things back to Breath of the Wild, you get that, and I get that, and I actually, like, that's the one thing I absolutely can't complain about for Zelda, or for Breath of the Wild, is the world looks amazing. My complaints right now for Breath of the Wild are simply that what I love about Zelda are dungeons, and dungeons kind of exist, but not really.
Yeah.
You know, like you and me had this argument, I think on Jack 3 or something like that, where you thought the Divine Beasts were the closest thing to dungeons, and I would agree with you. I think they are the closest thing to dungeons, but what they are really is just bigger shrines.
Yeah, I mean, but that's because the world is already so big. I couldn't imagine squeezing in, like, even bigger dungeons. But we'll see where the newer games go from here. Because
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild was really breaking new ground for
I
Nintendo.
think they've already said that we probably won't get a Zelda game, or at least a console Zelda game, for a while.
I kind of
Because Breath
figured
of the
that.
Wild took years to make.
I figured that as much, that we're probably going to be a few years away, but...
But if we got, like, a handheld-esque title on the Switch, I wouldn't mind that either.
Yeah, that might be fun.
Because some of the handheld titles are freaking gorgeous, and I love them. In fact, we get this question a lot: is like, are you going to incorporate the handheld titles into your Zelda playthroughs? Yeah, if we can make them work. The problem is that not everything is offered via Virtual Console. So, like, we could get on the Wii U Virtual Console, we can get Minish Cap, and thankfully the DS Zelda games are there now too. But that's about it. No Link Between Worlds, no anything like that, no Link's Awakening. Well, I mean, Link's Awakening was available on 3DS. So, one of the things I'm hoping is when we get the official online announcements, that we get Game Boy games and, like, handheld games and console games merged into that Virtual Console. So we can do games like Link's Awakening and Oracle of Ages and Seasons and Minish Cap and all that stuff, because some of those are actually awesome games in their own right. And we're coming up on Dragon Roost. So, got that map yet?
I'm trying to find a map. Let's see. Oh, thanks.
Do a Google Images search and look for Wind Waker map.
No, just Google search for Zelda Dungeon. That's a site that Danny frequently used as a walkthrough.
Oh, well, all I need is just a physical map, and I'm okay. Alright.
No, Adam, pausing won't save you.
I know, right? It should be able to save me, but no!
Ganon's Tower.
Yes.
Ganon's Tower.
Even if you can give me a grid placement, then I can work with that.
Oh, that's the inside. Never mind.
Besides, I think it would still be labeled Forsaken Fortress. Ganon's Tower is end game hunt. Okay, so
Okay.
she has a map. Yay!
A1.
You sunk my
Oh, it is,
battleship.
and it's actually labeled on my map. What the hell?
So you knew it the whole time and you just did not
Aw.
even look?
No. Yes. But you know what? We got some good conversation out of it, so I don't care.
Well, I'm gonna leave this map right here.
If we hit the Mushroom Kingdom, she's filing for divorce.
Is she leaving me for a plumber? Is that what you're saying?
No, it just means she's gonna be so fed up with you not seeking directions. Or looking at the map.
Oh, I don't think that's going to be that much of an issue, guys. We do get asked that question, like, what does drive you nuts about Drak? Well, yeah, I'm a little stubborn on things. Especially in games that I know.
Are you not going any faster?
Oh, you want to know why I'm not?
Because you
A,
put
the sale wasn't
out.
out, and B, part of that was because of the twister. So let's avoid the twister so we don't get thrown to a random
It's
location.
Twister, Annie-Am! It's Twister!
That's not as funny as you think it is. Just brings me back to Rocket Power. It's a twister. It's a twister.
No, we like the one. Was it from?
I got it.
Is it Boy Meets World?
Maybe. I don't remember now.
Oh, I can't remember.
So yeah, we will do all that stuff, and then also, before people start asking, will we do the Zelda Breath of the Wild DLC? Not gonna say yet, because we don't know what that story DLC entails.
Mm-hmm.
If it actually has like a legit story that isn't like 5 minutes long, sure. Or isn't restricted to amiibos that we might not be able to even get, sure. If so, no. And it's just because, guys, we don't have the hundreds of dollars to spend on the black market to go and get these frickin' amiibos.
Yeah.
Because you know that Nintendo is not going to make them in a good enough quantity. And speaking of Nintendo not making things in a good enough quantity, we also have another thing asked about, which was our thoughts on the SNES Classic. It's official. It's happening.
Well, we all knew it was happening.
So, yeah, thoughts on the SNES Classic. We now have details for it. It looks like it's going to be...
Watch out for the shark.
I know. We know it's going to be about $60 again, kind of like the NES Mini was. And about the same amount of games, which is like 25 games. All
Right.
very popular. And one will be unique because it is Star Fox 2.
Right.
Which never was released. So we are going to get a semi-completed version that people can play. My guess is it's going to be the one that's been emulated and everybody has played. But, yeah, 25 games. This is exactly my same complaint with the NES Classic. Is that's not as... It doesn't take that much hard drive space to put these things on, guys. It really doesn't. Some NES games are amazingly small, and some SNES games are amazingly small, too. So, my first gripe with it, obviously, is... Why can't you put more on there? It's the SNES. Like, 16-bit era was really good for Nintendo. Why are we only getting a fraction of all of the awesome games?
There we are.
Well, a lot of it would be restricted to first-party Nintendo titles.
Yes, it would, although there are a couple of third-party titles in there.
Well, the
Super
problem with-
Castlevania 4 made it, and Final Fantasy 6 made it. So those are there, but it's like, oh, but you're not putting in all of the games that are considered, like, all-time bestsellers of the Super Nintendo. Like, I don't know, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Mega Man X is there, not X2, which I believe sold better in the US. That's my problem. Is like I know you can fit more than 25 games onto this thing. Why are we just getting 25 and not say 50? Why not say 100 games? Because given how big hard drives are these days, you can download the entire NES and SNES library on your hard drive.
Yeah.
And I mean, we have USB drives now, guys, that are almost a terabyte in size. So that's like my biggest beef with it. What are your thoughts on the SNES Classic?
I guess if you want a quick budget console, it's fine. I mean, if you're really hoping for a lot more content, then all I can say is that's what emulators are for.
Yeah, exactly. Or in some cases, like, I found it funny that when I was reading the article for the SNES Classic, it wasn't a Retron, but it was like a Retron-esque console that literally had a USB drive so you could bring stuff over from your computer to play it on that. That's a much more amazing deal to me than the SNES Classic.
That stupid shark. Go away.
Because that means it's capable of a lot of consoles, not necessarily just NES-esque
Yeah.
consoles. Okay, and I think I actually need to do some damage. Yes. So... Okay. Hold on. There we go. I believe I actually...
You might have to get closer.
Yeah.
I think you have to hit the door, though.
Oh, do I have to hit the door?
Because I think you could break it open.
Well, then in that case, that makes things a lot easier now, doesn't it? Ha ha! To quote all of the 90s action heroes, knock knock. Alright, we are officially back in the Forsaken Fortress. Does that mean we have to Metal Gear things? No.
Ganon has likely been made aware of our little incursion already.
Also, it took us forever to get here!
But you have the Master Sword. That sword shall shine in the darkness, casting back evil. With it, your hands, no one can keep you from rescuing your sister. Do not be afraid.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this back until we need bombs. But yay, we have...
Now, if you excuse me, I need to take a nap.
That's exactly. So yeah, we are armed, so we don't have to do the whole Metal Gear thing, people. We can basically just go to end game, roughly. Oh, wait. Hi? And who are you? May I introduce everybody to Phantom Ganon, Wind Waker Edition. And he's an actual phantom, but not of the opera. I'm going to point that out right here and now. Not of the opera.
Not of the opera variety.
And he plays exactly as you might think. So people can get used to this again when I start, like I did in Ocarina of Time. It's time for me to do my concentration song. Okay, where are you? Okay. Time for my concentration song, everybody. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd.
Even though this is not baseball.
No, it's not, but it feels like it.
It's more tennis.
Yeah, it's more tennis or like dodgeball, I guess. Take me out to the ball game.
I like tennis.
Ah, damn it. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. I remember I got questions on Ocarina of Time, like, why on earth do you do that? It helps me concentrate. And trust me, we're going to be doing that quite a bit, because Phantom Ganon shows up a little bit more than he did in Ocarina. But, now that we've beaten him, all the areas are open to us. And
we got a chest.
But you can already tell that it's not your average chest. My chest! Leave me alone. Okay, so we get this. I said we get this. Jiminy Christmas. Link. We get the Skull Hammer. So basically this is the game's answer to the Megaton Hammer. And it will matter in this game. Well, let's just go ahead and grab everything. I hate these little demons. Are you guys as annoyed as I am? Good. That's the way it's supposed to go, everybody. I believe we go in this door. Remember, everybody, we have a mission. And our mission is to rescue our sister. Not from the bomb rats, but...
Aren't they the bomb chews versions?
No. Well, they're bomb-wielding rats. Bomb chews were automated, so I don't know if I want to go there.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's...
Oh, and here's actually our first use of the Skull Hammer. You're going to love this, Alex. You're going to love it. Bam! I love it. It's
you remember,
like the flimsiest handle ever.
You remember the hammer in Ocarina of Time, right, Alex?
I was thinking more Link to the Past.
Yeah, that too.
Well, look. Well, if you compare Ocarina of Time with this one, do you think it's kind of a little odd that adult Link has a tinier hammer than young Link here?
Ow. I just like the fact that it's more toy-like. So you have to wind up to actually get it to work. Ooh, look at all the sheer rupees that we're getting from this. And I said rupees, everybody! I don't care that I'm pronouncing it right or wrong.
You actually said it right.
Everything is topsy-turvy. Topsy-turvy! But everything is upsy-daisy! Topsy-turvy! Oh, wait, I just went all the way to my prison cell. Why did I want to go there?
I don't know. I guess you wanted to go back to jail.
I've done so many wrong things in this game, Alex. I need to go back to jail to be punished for my sins. Ow.
Yeah.
Bam! I just love the bouncy handle of the skull hammer. It's just like, Link, you should not be wielding something like this. Oh, okay, here we go. And now we can go over here. Oh, hi, Mr. Moblin, I don't care. Hey, look, they're throwing their lanterns. That's gonna be helpful.
Huh?
I don't care about you stinking bombs. Oh, and actually, so you wanted to know when we would come across these guys. That's Wallmaster.
Oh.
That's the Wallmaster for Wind Waker. And we got thrown back in jail. Sorry, guys. I need to pay for my sins again. But thankfully, we have an answer to the whole prison situation. It's just, you know, we have to go look at Link inappropriately again. Okay, so... Nope.
And I can't believe you got caught by it. Put your sword away.
Put your sword away.
Hold on. Why is it not doing... Okay, there we go. So, there we are. Wrong buttons. Everybody stop looking at Link inappropriately. He's just trying to do his dang job. Okay. So now that we're out, now we can go all the way back. Actually, no, this puts me in a different one. That's even more helpful. Can I...
Run and jump?
Actually, I was gonna say, can I cut that down?
Nope.
I don't think so. Actually, what I can do is... Oh, I didn't want that. There we go. So, we can do this. That works. And I didn't get any magic. But that's okay. I'm alright with this, strangely. Okay, so take us back up here, I believe? We just need to get to the tower, for crying out loud. Oh, this is a searchlight. That's not helpful.
I'll come back later.
I don't need to be here. I'm good. But here's a door, so that's helpful. And actually, I'm gonna move this back. Now I see what I was doing with the bow. And this puts me here.
Careful.
Have a nice trip. Say hello to my little friend! I have such fun with this hammer. It's enjoyable. Have you guys ever had that day when you just need to smash something into a pulp? Yeah. This game helps with that. Oh, there we go. This is where we need to go. So... And Moblins, obviously, as you guys are being able to tell, don't really take that much effort to kill anymore. Because we are wielding the freaking Sword of Evil's Bane. Ah, crap! I burned my leg! And
I didn't think a wall master was in this area.
Oh yeah.
I must have dodged that when I played it.
Well, you probably didn't have to do the runaround that I did. So.
Oh yeah. It's probably true.
I'm sorry, I couldn't actually hear you because these guys were annoying the crap out of me. Okay, there we go.
Can you hit it? Just hit him with the hammer.
Great, now my hammer is covered in him. Ah, crap. Thanks, Andrea. I covered my hammer in him.
It jumps down.
I'll get you. And now I've done it again. Are you happy with
Yeah,
yourself,
but
Andrea?
isn't it more satisfying?
A lot of things are more satisfying.
Put your sword away so you can slide.
There we go. Sidle.